Yeah, this is really weird, but I guess I'm gonna have to suffocate in here because my camera doesn't like it.
Anything for you too.
How to have your friends and family use the correct pronoun. Number 1, have patience. 2, talk and be ready to listen. Talk and be ready to listen. Some people, you might have a deeper conversation and you gotta be ready to talk and listen. Even if it's stuff that you don't want to hear, let them talk to you, okay? It's important because it's a process of transitioning. Let people talk and express their feelings, and that's it. But I mean, if it gets heated and stuff like that, and there's disrespect going on, then know how to just cut it off and come back to it. Take a breather and come back when you're ready. Because some people you may have to actually cut off, some people you might not, and it works out perfectly. If they don't ask, then don't tell. You should know exactly what you want to tell somebody before you even have that conversation, especially when it comes down to your transition. Baby steps is better than no steps at all. Don't forget to consider that before snapping or lashing out on someone. For reaction, some some don't have a reaction at all, and some may need some time to adjust, just like you. All of that I told you guys is very important, okay? And the reason I say patience is because you're not the only one transitioning. Your friends are going to be transitioning. Your family's going to be transitioning, including people you date, especially if it's long term. When I first started the whole transitioning process, my first month, I was ready to kind of snap on some of my friends. Like, I was getting really frustrated and irritated, and please don't do it. It's a waste of time, and it's hard. It's hard, I know. For us, it's like, you know who you are. You know what I mean? You know what your name is. You know what the correct pronoun is for you, and you know what it is when you hear it. You know it's correct, okay? So it's like when it's wrong, you know, and you want to correct the person immediately, okay? I sent the text to my closest friends or whatever. So let's just speed ahead. The next time around we went out, ahead of time, I sent her a text and said, hey, do me a favor, a smiley face emoji. I said, do me a favor and use the correct pronouns. If you can't, at least call me by my name, Carson, because it's going to make it easier. And I didn't even elaborate it, because you don't need to get in confrontations with people. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big of a deal, but it's not where you need to sit here and start fires. People make mistakes. Some will make mistakes, and they're not doing it on purpose, okay? They make mistakes. They've known you for years, okay? This is not going to be a walk in the park for everybody. Some it is, some it's not. And this is what I said in the beginning on my list. I know it's hard to swallow, but that is the truth, okay? I have had some issues with some people in the beginning where I couldn't personally take it because I was already dealing with a lot of stress. So what I did is I cut them off for a while. I didn't say why, nothing. Because we both had that distance, eventually they, got the point. And they started using the correct pronouns. And I didn't ever tell them that, hey, I cut you off because you weren't using correct pronouns. No, I could have, but I didn't because that's what I chose to do. Nowadays, I would probably just tell the person, okay? So you'd be surprised. I had a couple of friends, and it's not just the two I'm going to mention, but one of my friends, I hadn't talked to him for like 2 years maybe. We hung out for the first time. He used the correct name. He used the correct pronoun. I never told him I was transitioning. It just says it on Facebook. Nothing that I'm transitioning. I hadn't had a post that said anything about FTMs. Nothing. So that was one of those instances where he got the point. Okay. And even when he made it that one mistake that night, he called me my old name by accident, and he quickly corrected himself, and I said thank you. After that, he never made any more mistakes. My mother, for example, I'm 9 months on T. Yes, 9 months on T. Until this day, uses the wrong pronouns. But eventually, she actually said something positive for the first time, and I knew that my patience and hard work of training myself and telling myself that is really starting to pay off. And I'm really starting to believe, like, when people really tell you, like, people will come around, you really don't know. They may actually come around. Don't make it too stressful. Have fun with it and just chill out. Relax. Pronouns will fall into place. Everything will fall into place. Your whole transitioning. Just be patient. I got more videos for you guys. Gender marker change and stuff like that. I forgot to tell you guys about, and I've recorded it, and I never got a chance to upload it, and it's edited, so I got no excuse.